Released. Welcome to episode 68 of Homie Studios. This your boy STVGREAT, and joined by the homies Shades, P. G. And the homie Marcus. What's good with y'all boys? Huh?
It's all good.
Marcus in the studio.
In the
It's good to be
studio.
here, man.
Hey,
You know, a little different environment this week too. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
change of locations.
Change of locations. You know what I mean? But it's
Location.
still popping in this bitch. You feel me? What's good with y'all boys though? You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, this week has been a week that could have been stressful, but I took what I learned so far this year and I just did everything I could, gave the rest to God, and everything worked out. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the
Yeah.
sound of that. Yo, look, it's all about shifting how you gonna approach the shit. You feel me?
Shifting your energy.
Shifting that shit, man.
Don't get mad, or if you do get mad, find a positive way to get rid of that energy and then just keep it pushing.
Exactly.
That's all you gotta do.
Exactly. Marcus, how was your week, dog?
It's been pretty good, man. Just been working, chilling, and before I came over here, went to the studio. They worked on some music, so
Okay.
it's been a good week. About to soon release them soon. Like I want to plan on finishing recording them probably by the end of this year, and then after that, get started on working on video and concepts and everything else.
That'd be dope.
But
Most
so far,
definitely.
I'm just been grinding, man.
That's what we like to hear, man.
Bro, when you release that, bro, let us know so we can promote
Yeah.
that.
I let ST and P just listen to the first one.
Yeah.
I just had to went back to the studio today and just add the ad libs and stuff.
True that. True that. Hey, putting it piece by piece. You know what I mean? Hey, I like producers that I like. Obviously, you would like to spend just the whole time in the studio doing it, but you know that shit get expensive and shit too. You know what I mean? But like a producer that would still hold on for you and be like, all right, come back in here in week and a half, month, whatever the case may be, and still be like, you know what, let's go ahead and add this piece. You know what I'm saying? And still work on your shit like it was done that same day. Those are some dope ass producers.
Yes, sir.
What's good with you, Peach?
Huh? Long working week.
Long working week. True
Oh
that.
yeah, I got you another client, by the way. Got you another client, bro.
Can't hear you, dog.
Appreciate that.
My dog was over. My dog was hitting with the shack. You know what I'm saying?
Mumbles on the
Hey,
words.
every time I come, I get it done. This is what it is.
Manda!
What's up,
What
man?
up, Amanda? What up?
Miss Vavona, Mama
Miss
Bear.
Babona,
How you doing?
Mama V.
Hey, she said shout out to the homie Marcus though. Where my air horn at?
What's
Huh?
up? What's up?
Get
What's
it.
up?
Yes, sir.
Tell BM I said hey.
BM skis.
BM Ski. Mike V. What's good? What's popping with you, huh? Anyway, man. Shit, my week been
Yeah, how was your week, bro?
all right. So this week whooped my ass, right? And then like after work, your boy went and got his ass whooped 2 days this week when I went to the personal trainer, bro. Into both sessions, I'm done, laid out, sweat soaked. I'm like, bro, I can't do this. Who signs up for this shit? You know what I'm saying? But you know, your boy feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got another person saying, "What up, though? What up, Apollo? What's good with you, huh?"
Hey, PZ, what up, bro?
What's up, man?
Hey, Pete.
Yeah, no. So, despite the fact of me feeling like hell, you know what I mean, the workouts was good. You know what I mean? So that's good. We end up flipping work and making it work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I this week was kind of just awkward all around.
More loans
I got more loans, but like some of the loans that I have,
are like,
or I got this VA that we got to get. I'm not finna bore y'all with that bullshit. I'm not finna bore y'all with that bullshit. I'll talk to you off the part on that one. But just know it's some VA bullshit, and I ain't got time for that shit. You feel me? So
nigga got caver issues.
you know, no, it's worse than that. You feel me?
Oh my god.
But yeah, man. But other than that, man, my week was good, man. You know, when it did the little side gig on Tuesday, that shit was popping. You know what I mean? We was inside the Saharas this week. That shit was popping, but it was weird. But it was popping, but it was weird. But we had like mad more people playing. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was dope. But yeah, man, that's my week, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got my girl here with me today. You know what I'm saying? What's up, boo?
Yeah.
Queen
You know what I'm saying?
bee.
You feel me?
Those faces all
Huh?
fine.
Yes. Yes, Apollo. VA loans are the biggest pain on earth, bro. The bane of my existence. You feel me?
I feel you,
You
bro.
feel me? Yeah, man. But y'all boys ready to slide?
Let's get it in.
I need to go for real. Like it's
I got about another week. You know what I'm saying? I got about another week.
I got like a negative week.
Yeah, niggas, I should have went yesterday.
I should have been. You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and slide over there real quick.
There go. Let's
Cause
ride.
it's time
What's the time
for barbershop talk,
Huh?
I'm ready for this.
baby. Y'all know the fucking vibes, man, huh?
Killing that thing.
Yes,
huh?
sir.
Killing that thing.
Star Spangled Banner. That's all I see is stars, bro. You know,
That shit felt good seeing that shit live.
you know what hey, bro. Hey, you know what? That was funny. When we first started the pod, and I first started doing that, and Rod was still on the pod. Rod was like, "You gonna do that every week? You ain't gonna just record it?" I'm like, "Nah, bro, I'm gonna give you see live every week."
Every week.
Live
dude.
and direct.
With the exception of 2 podcasts, 66 of them things have been live. You dig? 67 technically, because I recorded at least one for when I was out. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro.
I know the pod is. I know it's hard to start.
Highlight film and put them together with different hymns.
Oh, you just gave me a project to work on. I appreciate that because I will work on that. But anyway, yo, what's good? What's good with y'all, man? Let's get this shit started, man. What we starting off at, bro? Oh wait, I know what we starting at. Peach. You see? Oh, first of all,
lost about 15 points.
hold on. First of all, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna give you credit though. And I know this is a cheap shot too. I'm gonna give you credit though.
Don't do it to him.
But at least you showed up. Ryan didn't show up. You know what I'm saying?
Ouch.
I mean, obviously.
Ouch.
It's all good, bro. I hold it down for the Jets fans.
Huh?
Let me let y'all know what happened.
Okay. Tell us what happened on Thursday Night Football.
So,
I'm ready for this.
first of all, their offensive line versus our defensive line was the battle of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Their strength, our strength. They dominated that battle, therefore dominated said game. We fought back in garbage time. My second and third string quarterbacks are better than my first round draft pick first quarterback. Flacco might be better than him too. Shit. Every quarterback on the roster, including practice squad, might be better than Zach Wilson. Somebody send the Jets my pre-draft pods where I told them don't draft this motherfucker.
Draft who?
I
What's
said,
his name
"Bill,
again?
I want
That man said for like what 15 straight pods. Don't draft Zach Wilson. They drafted Zach Wilson. Highly unfortunate, bro.
Unfortunate
So-
situation.
I tried to get that man hope
about
too.
the Colts real quick. Jonathan Taylor is the truth.
Yes.
Been running through the league all year, not a fluke. Like that wasn't his longest run of the year. He has the 2 longest runs in the league this year,
Mm-hmm.
83 and 78.
Whew.
He continues to do that with still being able to have somebody spell him in Naheem Hines or Marlon Mack, but Marlon Mack didn't play yesterday. But they still began a couple in their runs, and Carson Wentz can do good if he balls. If they got their running game down,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to beat them because you ain't got Carson out here able to make mistakes. Carson's horrible in certain times, so if you get him into situations where he don't make it a liability when they got a lead or this or that, by giving him a run game that's doing everything, you give him that.
When you give him 2 straight rushing touchdowns to start the game up, takes so much pressure
Hard
off
for him
him.
to lose
It
that.
takes pressure off of him, and without the pressure on him, Carson can ball. It's when the pressure comes, then you see that stupid ass pick he threw when he was in the end zone.
Whole game I was waiting for that moment though.
I know you was, and that shit didn't happen.
I mean,
And
he
I-
was coming back. If
Yo.
we didn't throw a pick in the end zone, and we got a lucky ass onside kick.
I
we'd have had
fully
a chance.
didn't really watch. I stopped watching this game pretty much after Taylor ran that long touchdown, and I was like, "Okay, I'm done. I don't need to see this no more."
We started marching back, is what happened, and we actually would have been within one score, but we got a tip pass interception in the end within the 10,
Mhm.
and if we would have scored there, we would have needed an onside kick and recovery, but still,
All I know
we'd be fighting still.
is like I kind of quit when you said you quit.
Mhm.
It's like Britt had just got here, whatnot, and I was like, all right, the Jets looking like they about to get stomped out, man. I don't want to sit here and watch this because I don't want to have to watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't watch it. So I then went back later that night, pulled up the highlights. You know what I'm saying? Hold on real quick. Pulled up the highlights. So, oh shit, because like I get the text from Peach and Ryan late night talking about, but that comeback was almost real, and I'm like, comeback? Look at the score, 45-30. What the fuck happened? So now I had to go watch the highlights, and now I'm mad I didn't watch the game full way through. You know what I mean? But all I know is this: y'all are like the Baltimore Ravens, but y'all are like the quarterback edition. You know what I'm saying? How many more quarterbacks can you go through? I feel for him.
So what? It's over for Zach?
Nah.
He comes back in a couple weeks,
yeah.
but if
No,
the
I'm talking about
backup-
bump that. I'm talking about even if he come back,
I mean,
like what's
me
good?
and ST kind of talked about this earlier today. Like, you spend too much on him to not play him at this point. Like, he was a first round pick, plus he getting paid a certain amount of money. Like, you got to play him and actually find out is he the guy or not, no matter what. But if Mike White would have won those 2 games,
I mean, that's facts.
it's all good. We did cover, I think.
Did you?
I think we had like a 14 spread.
I forgot
Oh,
what was the name of the quarterback that was
13.5 or
playing?
something.
Mike White.
No.
Mike White. No, the other
No,
one.
Johnson.
Josh Johnson
Johnson.
came
Okay.
out and ball with 3 tutties.
He did.
Wasn't
He
blocking
looked
nothing.
decent. He like yeah.
Well, he old as shit. I
He
think.
looked like a decent backup. You know
Bro,
what I
they
mean?
showed
Like
the list of teams he played for, and it was crazy.
How many teams did he's played for?
I'm about to look it up.
spread was 10 and a half.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. That'd have been oh yeah, that would have been a
That
bad
mean we actually
opportunity.
had a sweat for the spread before the interception.
Right.
They was gonna actually be in there.
Man, your team got a lot of going to do and shit.
35 years old.
Y'all got y'all coach.
Damn.
Y'all got y'all coach though.
You think so? How you feel
Mm,
about that? You think you got the right
You
coach?
want to know how I feel about it?
How you feel about that?
Since we have lost Rex Ryan, a defensive-minded head coach,
Mhm.
right? We've had 2 other supposedly defensive-minded head coaches, and we supposedly want to be away from that. Second of all, they both have not even halfway met the standard that was set when we had Rex Ryan as a defensive-minded head coach. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think we go for the wrong guys. I think we be that person that gets hyped up by like this and this, and we don't make the right decision for our team. You know, I feel like the aspect that you need to be a coach in New York, it doesn't just go down to how you've been doing recently in the league. You know what I'm saying? To me, it goes down, are you a player motivator? Because it's easy to lose motivation if you play for a New York team, period. Just because everybody come in New York teams, like, for no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For 2, you got to be able to handle that New York media pressure. You know what I'm saying? If you can't handle that, then there's no point in you even being our coach, because that is an everyday, all the time thing. Like,
You don't think
Yeah.
Salah's doing that?
huh?
You don't think Salah's doing that?
I think, dude, he's doing the same thing like what Todd Bowles tried to do and come in and try to be like, half Belichick with it, and you can't beat Belichick unless you backing that shit up. They're gonna pressure you, embarrass you. You know what I'm saying? So like he's not at the point of that yet. I'm just saying I can see it going down those lines. Rex used to like combat them. You know, we need somebody who could combat them. And he doesn't do that. You got to kind of put them in their place at times, and it gives you the power. When most coaches we get go into that press conference, they're not in control. You know, we need a coach that's in control of that. And it's harder in New York media than other medias. You know, I know that for a fact, but still. I like him too, but not as my damn head coach so far.
I feel you.
How long you giving them? Be the head coach.
I mean, this is the thing. When it comes down to that, I've been through so many of these coaches now that it's kind of like I could feel it already that it's not gonna work out. But what you gonna give him 2-3 years? And to me, it'd be like at the end of the day, look how fast they go through coaches in college, right? Why is the NFL not worse? Isn't it more important in the NFL? You know what I'm
But
saying?
it's also like consider if you're talking about Salah, look at the situation that he came into. It's not like he's coming to a situation where he got like Aaron
When are
Rodgers
you
or
a head coach getting a job that you're gonna come into a situation like that?
I mean,
That's what the situation is when you get the promotion.
but I mean, look,
like
look at Zach Taylor. Look at Zach Taylor. Zach Taylor had Joe Burrow and he did horrible the first year, and then the second year,
hurt.
I understand Joe Burrow got hurt, but what I'm saying is the
They were
team
still
drafted.
losing, though, but
They were
they
still
were
losing.
playing better.
But
what I'm saying.
what I'm saying is the team drafted good players, and now even it's just one season later, but you can see a difference once you get some good players. You admit that y'all don't even have a number one receiver. Your quarterback is questionable.
This year twice in the first round. We
I
had
understand.
a bunch of picks, so those should be our young building players. We're not getting nothing from most of those guys. Elijah Moore finally had a good game last night, but when I'm watching other teams got people in later picks than us that are producing, adding to their team. I don't think we're gonna come out with a first time head coach and win 8, 9, 10 games. That's not what I'm saying. But you gotta be looking like you're growing. I watched the Bills in my own division, lose Doug Marone, who was doing good there because they was going. He took them to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? He left that job when the owner died. It was a weird scenario there. Yep. He left that job. I watched him get a new head coach, draft a quarterback, be down there in the trash with the bottom of the division and develop. Okay, they said they got their guy and they wasn't winning, but they was looking progressive. They had pieces and you knew they needed more pieces. Right. We still don't know if the pieces we got is good. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be a problem to me. Like, if these dudes not producing, how long can you act like? Think about the Jaguars. We seen them do it with dudes like Cyprian. These dudes, like, how long you gonna wait before you try something else? Then how much have you left investing in that person?
I hear what you're saying, but I still don't see how that falls on Salah the first year and going into the second year.
Come in trying to do stuff. When stuff's not working, you got to try to do other stuff. That's not what's going on. We're doing this. Doing that is never good. Where does it?
But you also, but see, I'm gonna use your exact example. You said you watched the Bills do it in your own division. The Bills were garbage the first year that Josh Allen came in, and Josh Allen was garbage. Like there was no, you could see something there because he was making. I've seen flashes from Zach. I've seen. You ain't gonna tell me you ain't seen any flash from Zach because I watched it with you and saw the throw that he threw down the right seam, down the field, hit his receiver right in his stride for the tutty. You ain't gonna tell me that you ain't seen it. And that's without a number one, like you said. How is that not a flash, bro?
I said that's not the flash. Josh had better flashes with less talent. You remember they didn't have Diggs and all these dudes.
You got less talent right now. You out here relying on Keelan Cole. That's what.
Are we relying on Keelan?
That's not your.
Because we picked Mims last year.
Okay, so that was an attempt to get you a playmaker,
and that's not.
And
Salah.
that's also not on Salah.
Like you gotta let Salah.
Elijah Moore.
You gotta let Salah get his players that he like. Apollo was saying, like you gotta let Salah get his players. It's kind of like in college too, when when the coach first come in, he's still dealing with recruits from the past
when
coach.
you come in with that much draft stock in the first top
But
three
Salah's
rounds,
not
right?
in control of all the draft picks like that. He has to say so.
Then he won't be in the control the next couple years either.
But if you give him more time, he's going to get more clout in the organization to where he can put his imprint on that.
The thing right there.
That's his first year.
You got to see that's half the reason why a lot of the teams.
But see, this is why I understand where you come from, but you got to also understand that, yeah, we know exactly where you're coming from when you say these things, right? We Jaguar fans, bro. We trash too. We been trash. Buns. Sewage, nigga.
Shit, so
I understand when you can see the same characteristics of hires.
But I feel like you guys' excuse right now, right? You got a coach that came from college. This is his first year in the NFL. I expect him to need time to learn and understand things. We got a dude that's considered one of the better defensive coordinators in the league and and we can't even play defense.
You had nothing on defense. Prior to this season, bro, what was the strongest player you had on your defense? Quentin Williams, right?
Later.
And then what else?
I mean, I told you that we was weakest in the secondary, but our defensive line is good. Like as far as like players we got,
they got Mosley.
Probably not changing those people, you know.
You got Mosley, but you still need more pieces.
Right, he didn't play last year.
Yeah, but you still need more pieces, though. You don't have pieces on defense for him to implement.
But this is year one.
We're going to have a better opportunity of drafting players than we had this year. It's going to be a while before that. We're going to have to actually be extra trash to have that again.
Well, so you're saying they should have drafted better players?
Definitely.
So Vera Tucker,
we're in the position we're at. We can't take a risk on Elijah Moore. Like him, respect his skills, all this stuff.
You only
He's an undersized receiver that we already have.
Who's old? Who's old?
I'm just saying we need a bigger dude, even if it wasn't that pick. You know, pick something else there. We need offensive line. Our offensive line is trash. We're not going nowhere in our division. Like I talked to ST about this. Think about who's in our division, right? When you're competing with the people that's in your division, every division has that. That's why we talk about the NFC West and stuff is like so tough. Look at the teams that's competing there. You know, there's a standard in every division where you gotta meet or pass that bar if you're gonna chance. You know what I'm saying? We're nowhere near the bar in our division. And Tom Brady left the Patriots. You couldn't have told me we wasn't gonna have a chance. You couldn't have told me that, bro.
Right.
And then there was Josh Allen.
Yeah. Then there was Josh Allen.
Then there might be Mac Jones.
Yep, he's coming up.
But see, if y'all would have just listened to the homie Peach when he told y'all not to draft Zach Wilson, y'all would be.
Yeah,
but then again, I don't know if I don't.
I got a
But
question.
you seem to develop in them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
If you had to redo the draft, who would you want to draft besides Zach?
the same people I said one before I said, take Kyle Pitts and give me whatever quarterback fell to us at our next pick, and we would have probably got a Mac Jones or something. Either way, we wouldn't have. Zach is literally the worst of the rookie QBs that have played. He's literally the worst. Not just me saying that, like literally. Of all the rookie QBs that's worse, he's like bottom in almost every statistic.
He also came into the same situation that your coach came in.
Straight garbage.
Like
that's why he wasn't the person for the pick. Like
You want this, bro?
this is the situation. We already knew that. You know, we got to get somebody who's gonna be able to handle this.
But I'm gonna say
It
this.
was like he was 12
I'ma say
years old.
this.
I knew he wasn't going.
I'm gonna say this though. Justin Fields don't look like it either. Justin Fields don't look like it
He looked
either.
like over. Okay, so far what
And he
we've
got
seen-
better pieces.
so far from what we've seen of him in the multiple games he's played, he's showing that he's got more confidence in him. It look like he's doing better. Zach wasn't showing me that. Zach showed me first game. We didn't really know what y'all was gonna come with.
See,
After that,
you
y'all
keep
figure it
doing just strictly quarterback, looking at them comparison.
because
It's
the
not
other
in this.
teams you compared are bad too.
The Bears,
They're bad. The team.
their
They're a good team.
their offense, Their offense, you don't think their offense could be good?
I mean, I think multiple teams.
I'm not talking about multiple. I'm talking about the Bears, dog. Let's stick to the Bears real quick. The
They
Bears?
don't have a much different offense than last year, and they weren't good. They had a good run.
I'm a bitch Trubisky.
And then this year they started with Andy Dalton.
They got pieces though.
Didn't they go to the playoffs last year?
Like all I'm gonna say is they got pieces though.
I don't believe they did.
No, Mitch did not go to the playoffs.
Absolutely not. They got pieces though. They got pieces already on that team. Allen Robinson is a strong piece. Strong piece. And then now they just discovered they got the piece at running back too.
I'm saying they had running back. That's what I'm saying. They have done nothing.
So, but this is what I'm saying. So you can't say
Allen Robinson and running back. They already had last year.
Their weakness is their offensive line. I agree with you though, Peach. I think that Justin Fields has shown a lot more than Zach Wilson, but Zach Wilson has just been inconsistent, and he hasn't made the change that Trevor Lawrence has made in the short amount of time that he's had. Like there's a difference between the first 3 games and the second, and then the next games after that for Trevor. You know what I'm saying? For Zach Wilson, he's still trying to do too much. You know, he's not checking down, looking for the big pass.
Well, he's floating balls.
You know what I mean?
Trust me, we've not seen a quarterback that has succeeded, and that's what they like to do.
I like him better than Darnold.
No,
I'll take him over Darnold.
he hasn't been better than Donald.
I'll take him over Darnold.
You just don't like Donald.
It's not that I don't like Darnold. It's just that
He's
never
not
mind.
better than Donald. Like nothing he's done has shown us by eye test, stat test, or nothing that he's better than Donald. So that can be the only thing.
that's
I think he has a better arm.
That's facts. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to this next topic. Nagy. Freaking Matt Nagy. We just spent like 20 minutes on the Jets.
I don't like his name just like Nick Nagy.
You know what I mean? Like you already seem sketch, bro. Your name sketch. You know what I mean? Your coaching ability is sketch.
I got to use my minutes and Don minutes.
Oh, Don gonna be mad. He's like, we was able to spend 20-something minutes on the Jets and I wasn't there.
And Shays didn't say nothing slick. He wasn't talking cash about
None
the
of
Jets.
that.
Did you watch it get the pod?
He didn't say none of that. No, he's at it's his girl's birthday, so he shout out to the Don and his girl.
He's being a gentleman right now, you know.
Yeah, true that.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so what we got next, man? Let me see here. Wow. Top 5 defensive linemen of all time. Y'all got y'all list?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my list too. You know what I'm saying? I keep my shit on deck. You know what I'm saying?
I seen your in front of that.
Yes, it's your. Yeah, it's your top 5. It
It's
ain't.
not about to be the top 5. Because when I start like, who am I missing? And I look at the stats, there's a lot of some niggas I ain't never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some niggas who, when I looked at their stats, I was like, damn, they was beast mode killers. But they not the dudes because I don't know them like that. So I
Yeah.
don't even know that. True.
Yeah.
See, this is where my age is gonna show a little bit because, like,
He old as fuck. Oh.
Why you gotta do the man like that, man? Why you gotta do it like that?
Oh, snap.
All right, who going first, yo?
I'll go first, dog. This is not in no particular order.
Hold on. Just for Peach talking shit. Yeah.
Old niggas pull out their gun quick.
I ain't got no time to play with you young boys.
All right, what you got, bro?
All right, bro. So I'm going Bruce Smith.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going.
This is 5. Is that 5?
This is no order.
Oh, you have. Okay.
Don't
go
be
ahead.
dog. Don't be
Go
acting
ahead,
like y'all
go
be
ahead,
doing that, dog. Don't
Do
be
your
acting
thing,
like
do your
y'all be
thing, do your
doing
thing,
that.
do your thing.
Derek Thomas, Aaron Donald, Warren Sapp, and Reggie White.
I go next. Now I go 5-1. You know what I'm saying? Number 5, I got Aaron Donald. That boy's the truth. You know what I mean? He already Hall of Fame right now. You feel me? Number 4, Bruce Smith. I'm young. I was young, but I saw that boy. And that boy was ferocious, my nigga.
Always eating.
Always eating. Number 3, swag. Warren Sapp. You know what I'm saying? Legitimate top defensive line of all time. Fuck what y'all saying. Number 2, Reggie White. Menace up there in Green Bay. Number 1, swag. Vince Wilfork.
He made my list. That's crazy.
Yeah.
My list not in order either though. But I got Wilford,
Mm-hmm.
Donald, Sue, Haloti Nada.
He was with my honorable
I
mentions.
don't know if I watched the Ravens a lot because I used to live in Baltimore and shit. But
You watched
nigga
that
was a
defense.
beast defensive line, and trust Ray Lewis benefited a lot from
Yes,
having him and some of the other people they had up there.
absolutely.
And then I had to put Reggie White as well.
Yeah.
I could have put Bruce Smith.
Yeah.
But Reggie White was like,
Yeah.
I could have put Warren Sapp as well.
You got a list, bro?
What I got? Number 5, I have Jared Allen. That nigga was a beast.
Yes. That
I'm
white
sorry.
boy was crazy.
That
white
boy
boy was crazy, boy.
Every time he got said, he would just go like,
Ha! You know what I mean? Yeah. Jared Allen was beast.
Number 4, I gotta go Aaron Donald.
Mm-hmm. He's a Hall of Famer.
Number 3, Von Miller.
Okay.
That boy about to eat.
Number 2, Reggie White.
Yep. Gotta show love and respect.
And number 1, I hated him when he played in Carolina. I hated him. Julius Peppers.
Peppers. I got he's on. Julius Pepper was my honorable mention. Literally on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Julius Pepper. You got to show love to niggas like DeMarcus Ware.
I thought, but they say he was a linebacker.
Yeah, he was a linebacker.
Tony Brackens was my honorable
He just
mention.
looked like he was a defensive end.
Tony Brackens was a monster.
Yeah, Jaguar boy. Yeah, that boy was a beast.
Him and Henderson.
Bro, but hold on, because you mentioned it. Von Miller is about to eat. You feel me?
How do you let him on the line with Aaron Donald?
Bro,
That's going to be
This nigga
disgusting.
Jalen Ramsey is like,
And Leonard.
You know who you want to throw when those two people throw the ball to when those two people coming at you? Your best receiver.
Leonard Floyd's on the other side, bro.
Throw the ball.
so I was just about to say you got to shout out DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah, Javon Curse. Yeah.
Curse was a beast.
Freeney
was that
I knew Freeney.
that motor guy.
He was my honorable mention. Freeney.
Freeney could have made my list.
Yeah.
That
Freeney was a monster.
Like the crazy part about his spin move, dog,
he
is
was
everybody
also
knew,
undersized.
everybody knew that shit was coming. Everybody knew the spin move was coming. There was not a
You practiced all week with niggas spinning.
and he would
All
eat
types
you
of
up
shit.
still, bro.
His bend was
His
nasty.
timing was perfect, and then his spin move wasn't weak. It was like a push spin. Like he was strong with it.
Yeah.
And he faked people out sometimes. You ain't know which direction he was going. Oh, gotcha.
He would spin off platform and shit. I'm like, what the hell is going on, man? This old ballerino out here on the
Bruh.
Spin away from the play to then go back. Like that's how.
Bro, just so y'all know how my brain works, I got another top 5 for us next time. So just so you get ready for it. Top 5 defensive players of all time.
That's not fair.
You would never want to get hit by.
Oh, it's like just specifically that.
You
Just with defensive players.
that
Like,
you
just-
don't
no,
want to get hit
Because you
by.
don't want, I could do that right now.
You know who I
I could do that list right now.
Lawrence Taylor,
Yes.
LaRon Landry. You remember him?
Yes.
Yo,
That
this-
dude, he was
literally
roided up at
continued-
USC.
He literally continued to injure himself his whole career off hitting people. Like
Sean Taylor,
Sean Taylor.
Yes. Sean,
Ray Lewis,
Definitely Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Palomalu,
Donovan Darius,
Double D. Bob Sanders.
Bob. Ooh.
Bob Sanders used to
What?
destroy people for
Hey.
his small ass.
Hey, John Lynch.
Oh, Lynch, like he got the name for it too. You know what I mean? Like he was. Oh wait, he was hitting all black folk too. That's crazy.
Sue one of them niggas too. Young Sue.
Mhm.
Young Sue
Cam
was the
Chancellor.
Oh,
Cam.
you don't want to get hit by Cam.
Oh.
Cam destroyed dudes. Cam destroyed
Yeah,
dudes.
we got to work on that.
Yeah,
That would be nasty.
Yeah, that's a good list though, because you know there's a lot of names that we still ain't even brought
Bro,
up. Yet.
what?
James Harrison. Kind of biased because you know the game.
Yeah,
James Harrison.
see some disgusting.
Oh, definitely no, not James Harrison.
You don't want no smoke with James.
First of all, the weight room, the whole room, don't want
What
no
the
smoke
smoke?
with James. This nigga be pulling the whole weight room in his workout.
Bro,
I know when he hits somebody.
that might
they
be my
feel
number
like
one.
A car really hit them. Like I know y'all said it feel like an accident, but no, I felt the engine.
They said they did a what was it, Sports Science, when Sports Science was first coming out, and they did with DeMarcus Ware, and they had him hit a dummy or whatever like that, and they said that like the impact that he had was like getting hit by a car.
Yeah, they say most NFL hits are a small car accident.
Just imagine that bullshit.
Imagine that doing it on your body for 17 weeks. No.
8 years, 10 years.
Shit.
Zeke was looking for
Zeke
Cam
didn't.
during
Zeke, I'm gonna tell you
rookie
right
year.
now.
Oh,
Zeke
he
still didn't
was.
want that smoke.
He gave it to him, but Cam got him back.
Exactly.
He got Cam, and then Cam got him back though.
Exactly. And then you don't even want that smoke from that point forward. Because that boy
Zeke
can't.
still want. Zeke still want.
Zeke still want the Zeke want the
Zeke
smoke,
crazy.
but like
Zeke got a
Zeke-
problem. That nigga, you see him under his helmet, he be like,
yeah, exactly. Cam a hitter, bro. Like, hey Zeke, if you want your career to be elongated,
Young pre-injury, JJ Watt used to hit
the shit out of people.
He used to hit the blocker and the nigga.
Palomalu too.
I said Palomalu.
Oh, you said Palomalu?
Yeah, I meant to him.
Ed Reed's the pop. Brian Dawkins too.
Ed Reed one of my
Dog.
that will have himself.
Brian Dawkins wouldn't lay a nigga out. That's
Brian Dawkins used to lay that bit, boy.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
That's Duval.
Eric Weddle used to hold it down too.
Yo, all right, let's get to these crazy topics, bro.
Bro, it's been a crazy week.
This week has been insane, bro.
What we gonna start with
We're
first?
gonna start off slow.
Let's start out with the releases.
Yeah, let's start off with those first. We got 3 on the list. You got Deshaun Jackson, Jalen Smith, and as of today, OBJ, all released. What say y'all about these? Because like, I don't really give a damn about the Jalen Smith one.
I do want to say something about that though.
I would love him to go to you.
I'll take him.
Oh, you need him too. Yeah, the Falcons need some help on that defense too.
But this has to say something though, because I'm thinking this is kind of like a Todd Gurley knee situation, possibly. That's the only reason I'm thinking like.
I will say it made a lot of sense no matter what was wrong with him or nothing at all for Dallas to lose him. Green Bay, not as much. It's like who they got that he can't really beat out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Like, was he only there for like
maybe
2
he didn't
games?
fit their scheme,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, he was. We talked about it like 2 weeks ago that he got that he was going over to the.
Did he even play?
No, he didn't. Did he? I don't recall him playing.
I don't recall him playing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm just saying, did he lose a step? Did he go backwards? You know what I'm saying?
I don't
He's
know.
not, his quickness
I
is
just
gone.
heard of lack of impact, like on the field or anything else.
Yeah.
Like whenever he gets on the field.
I remember him
Yeah,
against
he make
Dallas
it
though.
impact.
He was doing good in Dallas though.
No, he was. We saw the good plays of him.
Right,
in
but
Dallas,
on a consistent basis,
Yeah.
every down basis,
yeah,
like
if you can talk to it, like we got to find a Dallas fan and just let them talk about Jalen Smith because
I gotta talk to
it'd be a
T-Man.
lot. It'd be a lot different than
bad.
how we see the highlights and we say, "Oh, that boy made a big play" because we watch a red zone. You know what I'm saying?
right for sure.
But yeah, that's crazy that he's out of there. Deshaun Jackson's mutually parted ways with.
I'm shocked.
Ah,
I mean,
Kind
if
of
you,
iffy about it.
because
I
the
think he wasn't gonna get the time on the field that he wanted because they got receivers.
no, it's because Van Van started to show out, you know, and they want to.
That's what I'm saying. Their receivers was deep before he got there. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
but I'm just
they don't
saying.
need him as a stretch the field as other teams might.
Right.
I'm just saying I'm shocked because he's not the reason why they weren't as successful as they could have been. You know what I'm saying? Matt Stafford missed him on a lot of passes.
I'm saying he probably wanted the release too, not necessarily.
No, yeah, they both.
No,
were
no,
there.
no, no. He wanted it too. But I'm just saying I'm just shocked though, just because like, bro, if you just stay there, that junk's gonna connect by playoff
I
time.
think he's one of those dudes that want to be a part of the show.
For sure.
Yeah,
No, I
like,
understand. But
like
he
was-
gotta
the
understand
only
though,
thing-
bro. Like he's 35. Like
exactly. That he has to understand he has to play a role in this situation at some point. You got to be a role player. But you're a role player for a team that could potentially go to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know about like just wanting to get up out of there. But now that he is up out of there, where do you see him landing though?
he should go to Buffalo.
That would be disgusting.
Get
But
Cole
that's
Beasley
not.
out
But
of
that's
there.
not who I want at Buffalo.
Get Cole Beasley
That's
out
not
of
who
there.
I want at Buffalo.
Him, Diggs, and Emmanuel Sanders.
That's not who I want at Buffalo.
You want OBJ?
Yes.
He ain't going to
He
Buffalo.
ain't falling that far down.
Nah,
I know that.
I can
part.
see him in Cincinnati with Jamar Chase.
nah, he ain't going there either.
He ain't falling that far down.
That
He
would be
going to
nasty.
one of the more-
He ain't going there either, bro. Because they already got Boyd, they got Higgins, and they got Chase. They don't need him. Why?
Why not?
Facts, but why? though?
like I can understand why you would ask why, but like, why not though? You feel me? Like that's too much of a common sense. We're just gonna overload you with too many targets that y'all can't double cover, and now we got single coverage on everybody. All of them gonna outdo somebody's single coverage. You just giving Josh Allen this drop back, throw, drop
Burrow.
back.
You mean
throw.
Joe
Burrow.
Burrow?
No, you talking about Burrow? My bad. I thought we were still on Buffalo.
I say Buffalo.
No, but Cincinnati would be dope. But I don't like they said. I don't think you're gonna fall that far down the waiver wire. Hold on. Let me pull up this.
Does anybody know what happens if a team grabs him and he doesn't want to go there?
If it's in the, only if he clears waivers does he have the decision. If somebody pick him up on the waiver wire, he gotta go.
Oh,
I guess he could tell them he don't want to play. I don't know what happens then. but
Because they restructured his deal to where his deal looks favorable on the waiver wire. That's what I heard today.
But that more likely means the team on the waiver wire
He's gonna give. That's what I'm saying. So he's about to go somebody like Detroit got the first pick in the waiver
I
wire.
don't think they're gonna want him though.
Yeah, Detroit got the first. Detroit is
Why
number one on the
Detroit?
waiver wire. Miami number 2, Houston 3,
Because at the
Jacksonville
same time,
4,
you got to keep in mind that he ain't gonna want to play everywhere. And
Jets.
That's a part of it too.
5.
I don't think he falls to Ungo. I think one of those Miami Jags. I think that he can't really get past.
I say
those.
I love Deshaun Jackson in Jacksonville for a little bit.
No, we're talking
Either
about
one.
OBJ. Either one, yeah. But like OBJ, give me him in Jacksonville. I'll take him right now. Heartbeat.
Yes.
I know I called him washed. I know.
I'll take him in the instant,
But like
instantaneously.
we need
There's
something.
no-
we need,
there's
Like
no
nigga, where's
choice.
Jersey at?
hey, he
Whoever
can,
got 13, take it off.
yeah, I said he's washed, but he can always dry off. Nigga, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if you feel me? Like, fuck out of here. You feel me?
Better
Like-
than anything we got right now.
Bro, we need something.
Oh, you want targets?
19 a game, nigga. What's up? You feel me?
Facts.
All right, man. What we got next? We got Derrick Henry, King Henry.
Out for the season.
They didn't announce anything
No, it's-
though yet.
it's-
did they?
Not
6
out
to
for the
10
season,
weeks
but
potentially.
possibly.
I think he gonna be out for the season.
Yeah, he might as well just get a full recovery. Unless
he
they
worked
somehow
it.
make it to the playoffs.
I could.
They can still make the playoffs.
I mean, yeah.
They got to get that passing game going though. Like
Well, they ain't got no choice now. I mean, they gotta have to depend on
AP
Nichols
said he want to see OBJ with
and Adrian Peterson. But
he
yeah,
said
yeah.
he want to see him with Green Bay.
OBJ and Deshaun. I'm sorry, Devontae.
And OBJ.
OBJ and Devontae.
Mm.
Oh, Aaron Jones.
Mm.
I would say Tanya.
I know where
He's
I
out.
don't want
He's
to
on.
see him.
He's out.
Replacing Antonio Brown in fucking Tampa.
Oh no, they ain't doing that.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
he ain't no way. He
There ain't no way falling that far.
Yeah, but if he did,
He don't fall that far. You know what I'm saying? All right. But damn, man.
Yo,
Henry
I'm
out.
sorry. I'm sorry. Last team though. Since we throwing out like crazy teams, the Rams.
They was talking about that on
Von Miller
ESPN
did
today.
try to
Like
Right.
he should go to the Rams.
Von
They
Miller
was talking
posted
about
a
that.
picture with him and OBJ and said, "Come chase this ring with me, love you, bro."
Yeah, I saw something that said Von Miller was recruiting him there.
Cup with
Woods,
OBJ with Woods
Who you put in
with
the slot?
Van Jefferson
Who's in the slot?
Cup.
and Woods, both of
And-
them.
Cups, Woods, OBJ.
Nah, no, because they're gonna be running some four wide receiver.
Yeah, I
sets.
put Coop in the slot
I
or
put
Cup in the
both
slot.
Coop. I put Coop and Woods in the slot. OBJ, Van Jefferson on the outsides, and just let them eat because no matter you can't double cover anybody.
Because Van Jefferson to me is the number 2. I think right now he can be a number 2.
Exactly. So he can line up on that outside and get that shit popping. You know what I mean?
I know I said he was, but he can dry off.
I ain't passed that bitch the whole time.
Chief
Alright.
Keef.
No, but like I was saying, man, back to Derrick Henry. Back to Derrick. Crazy. That we don't have to deal with this. Hey, we still play them again, right? We still got one more game with them.
Yep.
Hopefully they don't get that passing game on point.
Paulo, how you
AP.
feeling, dog? How you feeling
How you
about
feeling
this,
about
bro?
that, man?
I ain't gonna
I
front.
felt like that they can still make the playoffs with Adrian Peterson, but after that, that's it.
Yeah,
First round, you getting out.
First round toss out.
I ain't gonna front. When I saw that
They
injury,
need to make the playoffs because right now they lead in the AFC.
yeah,
Type of shit.
like I ain't gonna front. When I first saw that
AFC or our division?
Our division.
fifth division.
I think
Our division.
when I seen the playoff picture, they was like at the top.
They probably is because our division. I mean, they only won 4 or 5 games though.
AFC got the record like that.
Bills.
What's their record?
They should be 5-2, I think.
But I'm gonna say this though.
Yeah, I think I seen the Titans was on top of the AFC.
When I saw the injury happen, the first thing I thought about was my fantasy team. The second thing I thought about was, damn, Apollo, that's tough, bro.
All I know is this nigga has a season-ending injury, but he came back in the fucking game and finished the game.
Right. That's tough. AP ain't Derek, but he will suffice
First
for the
of all,
time
Derek's
being.
about to be AP and come back from this injury in 3 weeks. So he's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Oh, he is?
You right, Peach.
They at the top, right?
Titans number 1. They 6-2. Raiders 5-2. Ravens 5-2. Bengals or Bills 5-2, and then Bengals 5-3.
Yeah, so it's hard for them to fall all the way out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they'll have to go on the run stretch.
But they play in a very soft. They play in a very soft division, though. You know.
They should win the division.
Yeah.
The
Oh yeah,
Colts got a
they're
chance.
gonna win the division, no problem.
The Colts got a chance.
I mean, if Wentz can freaking not turn the ball, that's kind of hard not to.
I'm
Never
saying
mind.
it's not that because it's if their running game could keep up, then he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor keep up, then the Colts could win the division.
Nigga, the NFC is crazy, bro.
It's real over there. It's real over there. It's a lot of competition over there. Bro. Some of those divisions are kind of tough. Glad I don't play none of them damn divisions. I'll tell you that much. All right, man. Jameis, bro.
You called it too. You said he snapped something.
Bro, the second we saw it, like, I don't know if you saw it initially.
No, I saw it, but I just thought that, like, I don't know. Because I seen somebody bend their leg back like that, and it wasn't It wasn't. I'm not saying it was clayish. You know what I'm saying? But I just seen it earlier this year where somebody leg bent back like that, and it wasn't a torn. It was just sprain. That's why I automatically went sprain. But he definitely snapped. But yeah,
The second I saw his leg bend inward, I was like, he's done. He's done. Like, or outward. It was out.
yeah,
The second I saw his leg bend outward, I was like, he's done. Like, I've seen that way too many times. And like, I still love football to death, like, obviously. But I watch football so much differently now, bro. I'm always looking at legs.
me too. I'm always looking like, bro, don't do like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't fall like that. He about to
Right.
get rolled up on.
Like every time I feel like it's like I feel that specifically, I'm like, fuck. I'm always looking at legs, bro. Anytime I see like something look weird, I'm like instantly on the
Yep.
eyes on the legs, and I'm like,
Or when they running in the pile, and then some dude is blocking, and then
it roll back
bro.
on. Oh yeah, I see it every time. Every time I'm like, ugh.
Bro, here's another thing I've been noticing. Defensive players taking out their own people. Like, bro, you liable to get concussed by your own dude coming in just reckless, just coming in and try to smack something real quick.
Dudes on they ain't teaching how to people how to tackle correctly no more.
He always going for the big hit.
Yeah,
And they just come in with their head down and then be blasting their own dude in the head. I'm just like, bro.
bro. Like like so I see this a lot in college too, where I mean, granted, you see it in all of football, but I see it a lot in college where they just go for the shoulder tackle. And I'm like, you don't need the big hits to get drafted, my G. You know what get you drafted?
Tackle.
15 tackles a game.
Yep.
If you're a linebacker, you feel me?
Yep.
That's what gets you that big hits ain't gonna get you drafted. 15 tackles a game gets you drafted.
Yeah.
And you have a long ass career if you wrap up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I hate seeing that. I hate seeing shoulder tackles at this point, bro.
They do it all the time, bro.
It's annoying, bro.
I mean, we was talking about Jameis. I mean, speaking on the same team, Michael Thomas had a setback and he's out for the season.
Yep. And Saints tough right now too.
That defense is real. Ain't like top 5.
Yeah.
Actually, in certain categories, they're number one.
Hey, the defense is saving them a lot.
I don't know if they're number one overall, but they're definitely number one in like yards per game and points per game, I think.
Yeah. No, the defense is saving them a lot, bro. Because
they got Mark Ingram back.
Yeah, they got a lot of good things going for them at the moment. You feel me? Except for quarterback.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question. Do you go with Tannehill?
No, not you talking about Taysom Hill.
Yeah, Taysom Hill, or you go with.
But Taysom Hill's been in concussion protocol.
No, he's supposed to be back this week.
He playing?
But they starting Simeon because Taysom Hill is not a fucking quarterback. Stop this nonsense. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing them try to portray this man as something other than a damn tight end.
I mean, he be making a couple of throws. I don't think he's like your traditional quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But I think like they've won with him. He was like 5-2 on that stretch last year, I think.
That man said, "Man, Michael Thomas saw the QB situation. And said, yeah, I ain't playing this year.
I've had a setback,
quote unquote. You feel me? All right, man. OBJ versus Baker. When we first started like thinking about this whole topic, OBJ was still a Brown. But what y'all feel about this scenario? How we got to where OBJ daddy over here dropping 11-minute Instagram live videos about his son being wide ass open and not getting targets. You know what I'm saying?
The fact that he took 11 minutes, or the fact that he got the footage.
No. So I'm gonna hit you with something Bomani said. Right? Shout out to Bomani Jones. That nigga Bomani said that's a 50-year-old man. You think that man sat there and pulled highlights from the all 22, the all 22 footage, put some REM underneath that shit, and then posted that bitch on? No, he found that video and uploaded that shit. That nigga ain't gonna waste his time putting all that shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Like straight up. But at the same time, yo daddy, can we talk about this for? Why is your daddy out here talking on your behalf?
I mean, I don't think he was talking on his behalf.
I know that. I'm just saying.
I feel like the media made it into something that it wasn't. I feel like his dad was expressing his opinion on his social media.
Maybe
or
his dad got
some
tired
regular
of it.
ass
You know what
shit,
I'm saying? Tired of hearing
you know,
about
and
it.
it just got blown up. But it also could be a PR. Like that could have been
His way of
agent-
forcing his way out.
agents telling him to do it. That's gonna make a scene, and them telling the media to blow it up. Because I don't think that's as big a deal. Like we seen worse with the Ball brothers that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that shit wasn't like get
LeVar.
you off the team. Like,
Never lost.
I'm not trying to say that like I called it or anything. I'm not trying to say that, but I'm just saying I've been talking about this for a little while. Talking about it last year with the chemistry between Baker and Odell.
They don't have it.
And it's not that like personally they rock
Yeah.
they rock together. You know what I'm saying?
On-field chemistry is not
like
there.
they spent Odell went in the off season and was in Austin, Texas with Njoku and then Landry and Rashad Higgins was there, and they spent the off season together. And then in Labor Day, Odell, I think he had his girl. He went over there with Baker, and they spent Labor Day together. So they tried to do things personally. It's just on the field, Baker, and this is just my opinion about it. I just think sometimes certain players, like, I don't know, I kind of see fear in Baker when he plays with Odell. Like, I don't know if he feels like he's on the same level or I don't know what it is, but he don't look his way. The chemistry is off, the timing is off. Like Odell was like on that last play, one of the last plays they had last week when the major one that they were showing where Odell was open and he threw him open. Odell could have caught the ball, but he would have took a shot. You know what I'm saying? But he tried to catch it one hand. You know what I'm saying? But he had at least 2 or 3 steps in there where he could have thrown the ball. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, I don't think it's as deep as that Odell to Baker chemistry shit. I think Baker don't got it. I think certain receivers look better with Baker because one, they've been with him for longer, and two, they ain't been with somebody much better than Baker. You know what I'm saying? Baker's the best they've been with. So somebody coming from somebody who could put it in the basket like Eli and put it in these certain spots with timing. That's why I used to tell y'all like
He caught a
Eli,
lot.
huh?
He caught a lot of ugly ass passes from Eli.
Eli shit's in your area. Baker shit is not in your area.
Understood. But go ahead. My bad.
But it's not just like, not only accuracy, like you said, timing too. Eli shit gonna be there on time. It's gonna be an ugly ball, still in your stride most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Still not in this like super dangerous position, where you're gonna take a hit like that and shit. Like
Eli used to anticipate.
that's what I'm saying. Anticipation is where we see good receivers.
Like the ball's already released when Odell's coming out the break. Like
right.
like
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We already knew Baker didn't have that. But the thing about it, like we talked about like last time, he's the best the Browns had, bro. He's the best the Browns had. Bro. Hard for them to be like, all right, fuck you, Baker.
right.
To take the risk of going through another 20 quarterback cycle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When Baker made them the playoffs, they gotta let him ride out a little bit. Like he kind of earned that for that city.
Right.
On a list of how good you are as a quarterback in the league, Baker not in your top 15 maybe sometimes. You might could get him in there, but shit, we might can start.
But I think
be like, yep, I'll take him over Baker. Yep.
I think without Odell on the team, like they're gonna do better. You know what I'm saying?
Probably will.
They're gonna.
They're
It's
not
just.
trying to force it. Cause when he had just Landry, he did better. They had like a little.
But I don't think. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think they were trying to force it when Odell was on the field. But when you do throw to Odell, like you're not throwing it accurate, bro. Like
how you just said you think he got a fear kind of whatever thing you was trying to explain. I think he feels the pressure of trying to get it to Odell because not only is the coaching.
Yeah, he's like extra, bro. He's like super jittery, dog.
To Odell, so he's hearing that in this ear. Odell want him to get it to Odell, so he's hearing that in his ear. And I think that was too much for him. Where Landry is not really that kind of guy. Like, get it to me. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna try.
What's happening here? What happened with their situation? This is mostly what y'all said. But what the problem is that sometimes you have to understand you just have to get thrown the ball in the flow of the offense. That's just how it is. Right. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying about Landry.
Like
he's cool with that.
Odell, like as much as you are dope. Like I said, I called them wash before. Can dry off somewhere else. Now, but what you have to understand is you were ranked. If you look at the Pro Football Focus, you were tied for 64th with Byron Pringle as a wide receiver. That's just fact. No matter what the scenario is, you were tied with Byron Pringle, who was what, the fourth target for the Chiefs. Yeah, depending on what number, whatever number you know. So Odell,
Harmon the 3 or the 2.
So Odell, I appreciate you wanting to get the ball. And I understand there are going to be some times where you look on film, but guess what? You can look on film and see a lot of quarterbacks not throw to a wide open receiver. Don't matter what quarterback it is. You're going to see footage of that.
Right.
But what you can't do,
except for Aaron Rodgers, because I never seen Devontae open.
Shit, he ain't day one though. Jarvis was clearly still day one. You know what I mean? So. But like this is so Odell, it's best for you to go somewhere else that will look at you as their one, and then you will get them one type targets. But they were just trying to run an offense. You were saying gimme, and they trying to run an offense.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Like that's a part of it.
Like that's also a part of it. Like all of what y'all said is a part of it too, but also that is a thing also.
Part of it,
you know
Odell
what I mean?
Has that diva receiver in him where he needs to have a certain amount going on. He's not just for the team. There's a selfishness there.
Yeah, I mean, and there should be when you're a star receiver. There has to be a little bit of that in you, because that's kind of what fuels you too. You know what I'm saying? But like there's an offense they're trying to flow. And also, what did you expect, bro? You went to a primarily running offense. Guess who's gonna get the ball more than you? Chubb, Kareem Hunt. They're gonna get the ball more than you because they run the ball and they use their backs out the backfield to set up y'all downfield. So I mean, it just was never going to be a good fit, no matter if they Baker and OBJ are tight off field or whatever the case may be. It just never was going to be a good fit for you in that offense. So really, this shit was doomed from the start.
I agree with everything you just said, but the second to last part you just said, but I agree with everything you just said. Besides that last part.
Mm-hmm. What part?
It was never going to work, or it was doomed from the start.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily agree with that, but you know how it is. Sometimes we agree to disagree, though. You know what I mean?
Tis what it is at this point, right?
It is what it is. He's not on the Browns no more, so it don't matter.
Exactly. Because I ain't finna go back and forth with you. Now let's get into the real shit.
Yes.
Oh, Henry Ruggs, bro. Like, I'm not finna try to beat up on him, but you dumb motherfucker. How you drunk behind the wheel going 156, run into a Toyota RAV4. Rest in peace to the lady who passed away and her dog. So he was charged with the DUI manslaughter, which led to a death in Las Vegas. He has since been released from the Las Vegas Raiders
on bond,
and he's been released from jail on bond on a $150,000 bond. So he paid off $15,000. You know what I'm saying?
So he got charged with that, what you said, and also reckless driving with bodily harm, with severe bodily harm or something. I forgot exactly how it's worded.
Yeah.
But one sentence, right? One charge holds a minimum 2 to 20. That's the first one. The DUI resulting in death. The second one holds 1 to 6. So potentially, he has getting anywhere from 3 to 26 years in jail.
Yeah.
Not likely that somebody with his kind of money gets 26. Let's keep it real. but this man's doing mad jail time. Because at the same time, I don't think he's getting the minimum.
No,
Oh, definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? Because of the situation and
he blew up. He blew a .161, which is double the limit. Is what they said.
Why are you going that
See,
fast
that's
in
what-
Vegas too?
bro,
Right.
Especially in Vegas.
Right.
bro.
See if he was out in the desert.
I don't know why he's going that fast.
See if he was out in the
All
desert.
I can say is that
Like
Right.
going out there. You know?
Right.
how drunk he was by that meter, maybe he didn't think he was going that fast. And he was just like, I don't know what it's like to floor in the vet.
Me either.
Obviously
You
not
know what
that.
I'm
But
saying?
yo,
I
he was in
probably
the
haven't
city
even
though. Like,
drove in many vehicles
Right.
that can beat 150. You know what I'm saying? Like he got to 156 because of the car that he had.
I've gone pretty fast in a vehicle, but
Me too,
I've never
but
done
not
that. I've never
150.
not in the city though.
Right.
On a city street.
Like I've done it on a highway, but not in the city. And it was never 156. I'll
Did
tell you
see
that
the-
much too.
Did you see the video of him talking to his girl immediately after?
No.
No.
He was like crying and like fading in and out of consciousness, and she's like, "Please get help!" Like she's crying. She's like, "I'm sorry. Like, like it's crazy.
It's crazy that
But you
one
can tell
moment,
that at that moment,
he knew it was over. He knew it was over. It was over.
like he was drunk as fuck and fucked up, but he was in and out of conscience, knowing that shit was fucked up. Because they're literally feet away from this car burning in flames that they didn't see nobody get out of.
Yeah.
So they know what time it is on that. Because the people in the video that was recording like a little bit after the accident happened, they're watching the car burn and they're like, "Yo, I don't think I see nobody get out of there, yo. I think somebody's still in there." You know what I'm saying? But what they say is that she got trapped in there and it engulfed in flames so fast she didn't have time to get out. Like, you know, whatever the crumple of the car did probably got her stuck,
Yep.
and
Should have
there was
stuck.
no time for her to get out, bro. The car was toast in the after pics, like
Yeah.
to a crisp.
It's crazy, man. Like this is where my sympathy for him stops. My empathy for him stops. This is not acceptable. There's too many ways that NFL players can get around without having to get behind the wheel. They got too many programs in place for NFL players that
When drunk.
We talk about
You
it all
drunk.
the time.
you don't.
It's not even just for drunk. It's pretty much like a whatever the fuck your situation is.
You
know
like
what
you
I'm saying?
literally do not
Like,
have to
you
drive to
scared.
go anywhere.
You drunk, you this, you that. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as them, it's cheaper for them to pay for that all day than to pay for this. You know what I'm saying? Like their PR, everything takes a hit to this because this is an NFL player. Like, is this what your NFL players do? Like, you know what I'm saying? That becomes a stereotype and a this and a that, and that shit bothers a lot. You know?
So
At the same time.
I'm sorry because like this is my thing. What you going out in your fucking expensive ass? I get it. You bought this expensive ass car. You want to show it off. Blah blah blah. You going somewhere that's inside. So where's your car gonna be at? Parked in the parking lot. Why are you trying to show off that? I understand it. You buy it. You want to show off. You want to do all that. I get that. No problem. But at least be going somewhere that's gonna be outside. You see what I'm saying? Because now what do you? Because if that's the case, and if you're gonna get behind the wheel of a car that you paid way too much fucking money for, and you're gonna do it drunk.
See that the car, like the pulling out with the car. I'm not. I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? I'll pull out with the car. We sign whatever. We get to the place. But when we get to the place and I realize that I am lit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's beyond lit, obviously. But if I even realize I'm lit, it's like there's other ways to get home. There's 100 ways, and we could come back for a car anytime. Yeah. And not only that, they got bread. Like even without their free offer shit from the NFL services and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You could pay to get your car towed home, bro. Regular niggas pay for shit like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What's $50 to them? You know how much a tow truck probably tow your shit for free? They know you play for the Raiders.
But I'm pretty sure if you talk to somebody at the club and you let them know who you are, blah blah blah,
that's what I'm saying.
You can pay to leave your car there, and then hey y'all, I'm gonna pick it up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But
this nigga has people on call that he could call and say, "Come get me and my car."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
That's like me being a millionaire nigga I will call y'all at 3 a.m. like, Shades, you gotta go get ST and y'all gotta come pick me and my car up. You know what
Facts.
I'm saying? Like big
Right.
facts. Like
Facts.
especially like he in the clique of niggas somewhere, he's their breadwinner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For
Like
sure.
he just let down his whole team, you know?
His family.
His family mostly.
His
His
family.
family.
Don't he got a baby? I think he might got a baby with that girl. I'm not 100% sure.
But yeah, like I mean, I feel everything that y'all saying, and I'm on the same page as y'all. As far as everything is concerned with that, because I mean, I honestly I was trying to let some days pass to see if I feel different and everything, and I still have
I'm
no
play devil's advocate
I still
real
have
quick.
no empathy towards him in this situation, just because I've been young and I put myself behind the wheel when I know I shouldn't have, and if I had killed somebody, like I don't think I'd deserve, you know what I'm saying? That's not how it is when you grow up learning about Christianity and you learn about forgiveness and everything like that. But I don't feel like I would have deserved any empathy, you know what I'm saying? I deserve the full extent of the law. So I feel the same way for Henry Ruggs in this situation. But the only thing that I feel different about is about, it depends on his sentencing, you know what I'm saying? It depends on, because I don't think he has a record and everything like that. So depending on how long he is sentenced, I will say that his career could potentially be over. But if the sentencing is not extreme, I don't think his NFL career is over. It could be over.
I don't think he's
If-
coming back from this.
He
I
ain't
really
making
don't
it
think
back.
he's
Hayes
coming
is the
back
only
from
one hoping for his NFL career to continue.
I'm not hoping.
No,
I'm just
saying that
it's
they
not
think that he
even
has
hope.
a chance.
It's
period.
not-
Like,
it's-
I think there's zero chance.
It's not, and the only reason I base that off of is because this is not our first time seeing this.
Even if he got 1 year, it's our first time seeing it in this generation, in the social media era, and all
No,
this stuff. It's
I
our
feel
first
that.
time seeing it now.
No, I
Like
understand
even
that.
the Star Wars shit. Everybody who knew him and watched the NFL, not as many people knew, as far as nationwide, you know, about that whole scenario than that. And
Yeah, it
his
was. It
different.
was no.
And
It
his
was
was
all
also
over the.
different.
It was all over the news when it happened.
I'm saying.
It was all over the news when it happened. It
It's
was
not
only
same
the
being
only
all
thing.
over the news
The only
as
thing.
being all over
the-
Twitter,
the only-
Facebook, this,
The only
that.
thing that's different now is that can have a major difference on this is the difference of the where it took place. I believe Dante Star Wars took place in Miami, and Florida handled it a different way. And his situation is in Vegas, and Vegas is probably going to handle it a different way.
Yeah, they said Star Wars
Because
was different because it was unavoidable. Like, drunk or not, he was gonna hit that nigga. It was a pedestrian, like
Jumping.
in traffic, in the road, like type shit. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know the exact detail, but it wasn't like he slammed into something. You know what I'm
I
saying?
understand, but he still was drunk and he still had a DUI. It was a DUI manslaughter.
Understood.
Right.
With that being said, there's one big difference between both of these situations. The dog. And if you don't think
Look,
the dog means a
matters.
lot,
He's gonna be on his ass.
we
That's what I
literally
said. I
watched.
said that in the thing.
We literally watched how many years was Vic in jail?
2, I think.
2. He was in there for 2.
I thought
That's
it was 3.
so.
I thought it was 3.
It was
It was
Yeah.
2 and probably like some.
They won 3. They
so.
won 3.
So let's put it this way: that's 2 for the dog. The dog alone. We still got We still got a human involved in this too. It's not apples and apples. This is not. These aren't comparable things. One, time frame, time differences, time way. Like I understand what you're saying. It was all over the news because it was all over the news. Not everybody watches the news. Everybody's on Twitter. Everybody's on some form of social media.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody didn't watch the news back then when Dante Star Wars. So he was like you, because you were right. It wasn't all over. It wasn't all over the news. I mean, it was all over the news. But not everybody watched the news. The accessibility to this information, TMZ being able to continue to grow into it and prosper into an organization that can continue to just pump out more content of stars, and this happened into stars.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's eyes open. Everybody got the eyes on it now. Now you got people with public opinions on this now. You got loud. You got a lot of loud individual voices that are all saying the same thing. It's different now. It's not the same as Dante's. It's just it's not. It can't be because it's too because not enough. Not
No,
enough was on
I
it.
mean, I just kind of feel like it's big. Right, it just happened. It's big right now. If he serve his time, he does good. He does rehabilitation. He does this. He does that. You give him. I mean, depending on what they sentence him, you know what I'm saying. If they sentence him over, if it's over 5 years, if you're going 5-10 years, then I'm gonna agree with y'all. Like, yeah,
I'm
it's
saying even if
probably
he get
it's
one,
probably a wrap. Even if he does, if he gets one, bro,
I
if
don't think he still has a chance.
bro,
Think about
If
the
he gets-
boycott that the people had, like he's saying, like even just the dog people, right? Think about how they were boycotting when Mike Vick came back. And he was
Yeah.
way bigger and way more important a position.
100%. But the talent outweighed the situation, and he's young,
His talent doesn't outweigh the situation.
bro. How does
Unfortunately not.
I don't understand that when it's not like this is the first time that we've seen it. I understand it's a different climate, but at the same time, this is a young man. If he serves his time, like
I'm saying he's
we're
not like
basically
a big
saying,
dog in the league or even big
of
dog
course, he's
potential.
second year. What do you mean? He's just on his second year.
But we be knowing if you a big dog by your second year a lot.
Third year.
Third year.
Oh, he's on his third year.
Yep.
Mhm.
And no, unfortunately his talent does not outshine this scenario. It would not outshine, and it would not be worth even if he got out in 3 years.
If this Jamar Chase
Hold
or
on.
Jefferson,
Hold on. If
you got it.
he got out in 3 years,
Mhm.
there's not a team that's going to take the PR hit for a guy that's not even a number one. That's just not going to happen.
That's been out of football that long.
That's just not going to happen, unfortunately. And that's not me wishing that upon him, but it's just
I'm just saying, I can see a team like I can see the team like the Cowboys giving somebody a flyer. You're not playing him. First of all, he's not going to ever get paid the money that he was potentially ever going to make. So you're taking a flyer and he's making minimal money to get a chance to come in and play. The team like the Cowboys would definitely take a chance.
You're taking
Or
a
the
minimal
Chiefs.
chance. You're taking a minimal chance, but
The
you're
Chiefs
taking
would
that
too.
you're taking that with the media backlash that you're gonna get for having him on there. You don't want to deal with that.
They did the
take that
same
for
thing.
other
They
stuff,
did the
but
same
not for-
thing with what's
not for
his
this
name?
stuff.
Greg Hardy.
Nobody
Great.
died.
Nobody died in that
was a
scenario,
whole different
Shay.
situation.
I understand that, bro. I
Then-
understand
then
that, but
just stop. Then we're not comparing them. Then
yes, it is because somebody died in another situation when we had a similar situation with a DUI manslaughter,
Yeah, but we
and he
argued
played
you
again
about
for
that.
the.
The time is different.
I understand
you're
that,
talking
bro.
about not only the people that will be mad about the fact that he killed a human. You're also talking about the people that will be mad that he killed an animal. It's too much for a guy that ain't worth it.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, but
like I said,
it ain't that hard.
Jefferson and Jamar Chase, maybe you got a chance there. He's not like a generational talent or anything to have that. Like he's not that great. Like
He's
where
just
do you
like a
even
nice,
rank him as
decent
receivers
player,
right now?
but-
You don't rank him so high. He's not in your top 20 receivers.
100%.
That's why I'm saying for that guy, they don't take.
They can draft another guy from Alabama by the time he get out, and that would easily supplement that guy.
So on
Because they're going to have him.
okay, on the devil's advocate side of this, real quick though.
Yeah.
You got to feel for the man because he's a young dude that made a mistake that we see a plethora of young dudes make. A lot of these dudes in the league have DUIs, multiple DUIs. Some of them. Look at the Blackmans, Josh Gordons, all these guys. They just never had worst case scenario happen before they can be known that they either need help and have a problem or something, or somebody, whatever, just maturity advised them that this is a dumb decision and Like a lot of these dudes made that mistake. A lot of these dudes have been in accidents, some of them with crazy speeds and stuff, but not killing her. Like it's the worst case scenario that it could be for him,
Yeah.
on his first shit. So
Oh yeah,
it's
trust
like,
me. If Josh Gordon probably killed somebody,
that's what I'm saying.
he won't be in there.
No, it's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate scenario, man. He put himself. It's a self-inflicted wound, though, man. Once again, condolences and prayers to the family.
They didn't release her name yet.
Yeah, I was looking for it.
They did.
They did? Oh, I didn't see it yet.
Mhm.
And we'll make sure we get that out there. Well, definitely condolences to her family, and shit to Henry Ruggs' family as well, because this is a terrible scenario for them as well.
We can say one thing, but if that's sister or our mom or our whatever woman in our life, we want this nigga to die.
Like rot in jail.
Right.
That's where I would
You know
want
what
you.
I'm
there.
saying? So
That's where I would want you at.
I feel for them too, because they not looking at that shit with zero sympathy.
At all.
Zero. Because that's what, if that was my people, I know that's how it would be. You can't help it.
Bro, there are some family members just like, nah, let them stay there. There are some family members that would be like, nah, let his ass stay there.
It's just crazy. But yeah, man. Yo.
Just to let you know, her name is Tina Tentor.
Tina Tentor.
Yes, rest in peace. Rest in peace to Tina Tentor. And condolences to her family. And
R.I.P. the dog too.
rest in peace to the dog. Absolutely. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's just a crazy. They say he was 156 and what was it, 129 on once the
127.
127.
On
What-
impact. So he
what's
can
the-
slow down. That's how much he could slow down. Which if you go on 156, that's a lot of slowing down.
That's a lot of slow
real
down.
fast.
But that's a lot of impact on you inside that car too.
Bro,
Because that's
did you see his car? I don't know how him and his girl survived that.
me. Yeah, it's
Bro,
crazy.
the car looked like if I
I'm
showed
just
you these
thinking,
two
I lied. I
cars,
thought they all should have died.
if I showed you
Like how
these
that
two
car looked.
cars,
I'm just
you would
thinking
say that
Vegas
all
and
three
like,
people died.
how you get away with that in the city?
Like I'm just trying to feel like yeah, exactly. We go back to that. How you
It was
whipping
nobody. It was probably like late at night. Nobody on the or nobody really
It's
on
like
the
3 a.m.,
road.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Or the cops are in another area. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you can go that fast. And like
In the city.
in the city, like nobody had to be on the road. So he just saw my
Because
my
you need
thinking.
space to get
You just
that
see like
fast.
open road and this green light. You feeling lit. Oh, you feeling invincible.
I mean, at the
Your
same
girl
time,
with
his car
you.
could
You
be
know what I'm
souped
saying? You
up,
got a
too.
fly whip, and you just like, bro, I gotta go.
He could have one of those 0 to 100 in like 3-4 second cars.
No, that's what the Corvette
Probably what
is.
he
That's
had.
he got the new one. So that mug goes 0 to 60 in 4 seconds.
It goes 0 to 60 faster than that, but I'm just saying he was 156. You need some. If you don't got no car that get there real fast, you need space to get that fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's like you say, like in the city, I can't see him having space to even hit that before you hit a red light or something.
Crazy dog. Yeah, man. But let's slide over to this Aaron Rodgers out here telling these fibs and shit or being misleading. Aaron Rodgers tests positive for COVID-19 after telling everyone that he was immunized.
And he's pissed.
and he's pissed.
He's
Gotta get paid in
pissed.
the neighborhood.
I feel him a little bit only because he pulled a Patriots on me. So tried to loophole it.
Yeah.
It's not his fault if his team and the NFL, who obviously can see that he's following procedures like he's vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? They're seeing the press conferences. It's not hidden. You know, he's not masked up. He's not masked up he's doing all the unvaccinated stuff. So they've seen it for 7 weeks. It's not like they've just seen that. And they knew if he tried
So it's not just Rodgers Rodgers is taking the brunt of it from the media, but if there's any penalty that should be handed down, then the Packers got to be given
the
it.
Packers and the NFL, because they should be monitoring it more if it's that big of a deal, right?
Yep.
No, and they seen it. They
No,
know
that's what I'm
that
saying.
he's unvaccinated.
That's what I'm saying.
So if Aaron Rodgers gets in trouble, they should get in trouble too.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying to me, the NFL should have came down on him weeks ago about not following the vaccinated protocol.
100%.
Unvaccinated.
They should have did that.
100%.
Probably by week 1.
2 by the latest. Maybe a warning in week 1. Right?
Yeah, like
So don't do it now just because you got, you know what I'm saying, you're being reactive to the situation instead of being proactive. So
exactly.
don't suspend him or nothing, because Stephen A was saying that he should be suspended.
Yeah. And
He should be suspended.
and
But Green Bay should also be fined.
correction.
I think he gonna pay a fine too. He gonna pay a fine too.
Correction to that Stephen A. Smith thing, because he said he should be suspended when he was talking to Tim Tebow today.
He retracted that statement. If
Because Tim Tebow brought a little bit more, which Stephen A. should have had this thought in his head already, but he brought it to his attention. Like, why would you suspend him when the Green Bay Packers know he was unvaccinated? The NFL knew he was unvaccinated. No, if anything, you can't punish anybody. You can't punish anybody.
Fix the system because it's obviously broken.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can do. You can punish yourself. That's really all you can do.
Yep.
Because like if you do anything else, honestly, bro, I'll take your ass. I'll sue your ass. What's up? You feel me?
I ain't lie. He started his person with that. I did not lie.
Nah,
He said I was vaccinated.
you know what's crazy? Hey, reporters or whoever asked them that question, why ain't you just be like, I didn't ask you if you were immunized. Yeah, I think that's it. I didn't ask you if you was immunized. I asked you if you were vaccinated.
He said something about that in his press today too. He was like, if they would ask the follow-up question, I would have said, but I forgot exactly what it was.
Mhm.
They didn't ask the follow-up, so it was like, y'all assumed from there. That's not on me.
Right.
Never lied to the NFL.
Way
Tried to ask
worse.
them to accept this. Got denied.
Hey,
What's going on about my business?
hey, the boy pulled that trump card on there real quick,
Mhm.
boy.
He finessed the hell out of
Hey,
it.
for
He finessed the hell out of him.
Yo, it was a beautiful sight to see. Fuck y'all. Yo, wait, hold up, because there was another piece of that, right? It was what Jay Williams, right? He came at Stephen A.
yeah. Jay Will came at Stephen A because Stephen A came at Kyrie with a lot of negative energy and was saying that he was a poor leader and he was selfish and everything like that. But Jay Williams felt that he was a hypocrite for not coming at Aaron Rodgers the same way. And then that's when Stephen A said that he think Aaron Rodgers should be suspended and whatever. But
That boy. All right, continue. My bad, dog.
no. But yeah, I mean, if Stephen A, you know how you feel about Aaron Rodgers, so I mean, I kind of heard him talk about Kyrie the same way, like when Kyrie balling, you know what I'm saying? But when Kyrie go off the rails a little bit, Stephen A kind of go hard on him, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like that in the community anyway. You know, sometimes the older generation is harder on us than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes always like that.
Yeah, we're going because they want to see us do well. They want to see us succeed. They want to see us. They just want to see us be better and grow from be better than them. And when you see Kyrie, not even like the COVID stuff, but like all of his other type of antics and stuff like that, you just got sometimes you just be like, you know what, man, like sometimes Kyrie still got a little bit of growing up to do. But I also appreciate the fact that he stands on his morals on this vaccine shit.
Yeah,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
Another crazy thing is they got a new mayor, so the mayor can change the city mandate. And if they do that, yep, everybody said he'll be accepted back if the mayor changes the mandate. We're number 10.
Before the heat started.
No, they ain't ranked 10. That's the Bucks is
No,
ranked
they're
10.
ranked number 8 last time I saw.
Yeah, they ate 4-4.
I'm pulling that shit up right now. You know what
I think they 4-4.
No, they won 2 in a row. Or no, 3 in a row.
Yeah, they are. No, they're 5. They're 5-3.
5-3.
They are 5th in the East.
Yeah, because they got a road game I think right now they playing Detroit.
Possibly. Let me see. Boom. No, that shit didn't jump me there.
Y'all was number 1 yesterday.
Yeah,
The
we
Heat was.
took an L to who the fuck we took an L to, man? Basketball. All right, here we go. There we go. We took an L to the Celtics. Fuck them damn Celtics, man.
Yeah, we got the discussion on them coming up, but
Yeah.
we got that new segment,
Oh yeah.
a new version of the segment.
Yeah, it's trivia time, though. You know what it is?
Hey.
So instead of Shades being able to avoid looking like an idiot out here on the pod,
I love the way you frame that.
exactly. Just to so he can be one with us, one with the homies. You know what I mean? Instead of being the only person out of every trivia question, we have a new trivia presenter, a trivia question presenter. Would you like to join us here? You can sit where I'm sitting at, actually.
Hey.
This is. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
You sure?
Here.
Yeah, we can hear you.
How y'all doing?
Doing good.
All right, I'm gonna just get to it. As of October 21st, 2021, which team had the most penalties in a season and how many penalties? Football. As of October 21st, 2021,
She hit the ant.
which team had the most penalties in a season and how many penalties? Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Would ask for yours, but I want to make it too hard.
So are we saying like of all time? Like, are we just talking about this year?
So the record is as of this year, but the season is of all time.
I mean, I'm gonna go first because I know I don't know,
I'll go second.
but I'm gonna go with
The
the
Jets.
Detroit Lions on account of they went 0-16, so it had to be a lot of penalties up in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? The year of those Lions was whatever year they went 0-16. Because I don't remember the exact year.
How many penalties?
How many penalties? All right, this is where I hit the nail on the head with the hammer, baby. Throw a hammer. 119 penalties.
Okay.
That number is ridiculous.
That's also less than 10 again. I don't think that's you might be somewhere. You might be somewhere close to that. You said you're going second. Go ahead.
I'm going to pick Houston, Texas.
Okay.
I don't know. For some reason, I just believe they was always goddamn horrible. So, so I can't even think of a normal number. So I'm just gonna say the Houston, Texas.
Oh, just throw a random number out.
Over 80 penalties.
Okay. Shades. You got, brother.
Who you got?
Who you got?
My year was 2008.
I'm gonna go Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't remember what year it was, but I do know that they had those peach jerseys. I'm gonna go 131.
Oh, when Jason was 30 for 30.
Not Jamie, not that year. When they had the peach jerseys, when they had the little gay looking Jack Sparrow dude on the helmet.
So
when they had them jerseys.
I'm gonna go with the Detroit. I'm gonna also go with the Detroit Lions. But
different year?
No, still 2008. But I'm going to say they had
those ugly ass
141.
God damn.
That's a lot of damn penalties.
The answer is Oakland Raiders. The year 2011, number of penalties 163.
Dang.
Over 10.
They had over 10 a game? I thought that was unrealistic when I
Right, that's what I said too.
50.
That's what I said too. Okay, so we're gonna have to get another one since nobody got that shit.
Oh, all right.
First of all, we'll be here all day with her questions. And
somebody gotta get one.
Penalty.
And the number.
Okay. I'm gonna do easy one.
Easy one.
What sport is it?
We'll do baseball this time.
Just got hard.
With 762, who holds the MLB career home run record? There you go.
That one was easy.
That was way too easy.
I declare another one.
No. We need one more.
Okay.
I know you got them on deck.
On September 25th, who passed Newt Rockne as the all-time winningest coach in Notre Dame football history?
I don't know shit about Notre
This team might
Dame.
know this one.
What was say that again?
On September 25th, who passed Newt Rockne as the all-time winningest coach in Notre Dame football history?
Brian Kelly.
Yes. Brian Kelly.
Look at the confident head shake.
It was a semi, I guess. I was just like,
He's the current head coach at Notre Dame. You know?
right.
We good?
You good?
We good.
Yep.
We appreciate you.
Queen B.
Hey.
You know what it is.
You
Home
dig?
studios. Okay, I got it. All right, y'all. See you later.
Thank you, Queen.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. All right.
All right, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Now we're done with the trivia. So let's go ahead and slide over to this NBA because we got to talk about this trouble brewing up in Boston.
Yeah.
It's smoke. A lot of smoke. Might be a fire.
Ooh.
How y'all feel about what's going on in Boston, man? Like Marcus Smart saying a couple of things and then about his teammates basically saying that he wants to play basketball, not getting the ball in the fourth quarter. You know, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum didn't answer any questions after that. And they had a team meeting the other day that they said they don't know if it was productive or not. And it seems to be an issue that's been going on for a little while. So I kind of want to know what you got to say, ST.
Okay.
Okay, man?
Okay. Give me a second here. You feel me? Okay. Okay.
Okay, man?
Okay, man. All right. Said this before, I'll say it again. They got to get rid of one of them two. Said it. Because one of them two, they need only one of them. They don't need both of them. Reason they don't need both of them because both of them are alphas, both of them are number ones, both of them are guys who feel like they should be the leader of the team. So then what it does is it causes bad chemistry within the team on the court. Who's taking over? They feel like one should take over, the other one feels like he should take over. What happens? Marcus Smart ain't getting the ball none. He feeling like, yo, we need to be at least be more than just a two-player team, blah, blah, blah. Team meeting is trash because they never go well. You know what I mean? It's like they never turn out to do exactly what they were supposed to do, and then all of a sudden after that you start seeing moves happen. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So at this point, they gotta figure out which one do I want to keep. I want Jaylen Brown or I want Jason Tatum. You just gotta make your choice and live with it. You know what I mean?
Yo, I was just thinking about something when you said that. Jaylen Brown to the Sixers for Simmons.
I don't see him and Ben Simmons and
Tatum working together.
Tatum working together. I just don't see that. I don't like that combination.
Oh, wow.
Defensively, I see them. Defensively, I kind of Ben Simmons.
Him with Smart.
Yeah.
With Smart, yeah.
Yeah,
Smart,
Smart and Ben Simmons playing defense for you.
yeah.
You can work
Your
with that.
backcourt nasty.
Yeah. And that'll allow Jason, you say it, so send
Jaylen Brown
over there.
to the Sixers.
That'll allow Jason Tatum to truly take over because we know Ben Simmons don't want to do nothing like
You don't want to do that.
So and then that also gives Marcus Smart more of an opportunity. He gonna be able to get all of these assists that he can get from a nigga like Ben Simmons.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You also got a guy that can operate the ball in transition.
Exactly. I think that trade works out for everybody. Everybody involved.
Because the Sixers need him.
Because they're only asking you had to give up more pieces than just that.
I think it'll be a fair even swap at this point.
You're gonna need some picks. They're gonna grab some picks from them too.
From who?
Boston.
Boston gonna want more than just Ben Simmons. They're gonna want more than just that.
For Jaylen?
Yes. Jaylen, who has actively been on the court, actually showing he can ball, and he balls in the playoffs also. Yeah, they're going to want more than that. They're going to want more than just Ben Simmons, who's afraid to shoot. So it just depend on what other pieces they add to this trade to make it,
Only reason I have an objection to that is just because I kind of feel like Ben has more accolades. So that would be than Jaylen, yeah.
Oh.
Defensive Player of the Year, All Stars, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, but think about like playoff ball.
I was just about to say none of that was done in the playoffs.
Yeah.
where Jalen has actually showed you he
like,
can excel.
balling in the
That's
playoffs,
that's
stuff on
actual
LeBron,
accolades.
like,
One
I feel
person
like
can shoot, the other
people
can't.
respect him. He put up better numbers to me.
One person can shoot, like you said, one person can shoot, one can't. One person can shoot, one won't shoot. You know what I'm saying?
That's so crazy.
And you can have all those accolades all you want to. One gets it done in the playoffs. The other one was just averaging like 6 points throughout a series. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nah, I'm gonna need more than just that guy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, for them. Yeah, man. What we got next?
Facts, bro. We got some fact checking right here that LeBron actually recruited Dame before he went after Westbrook.
What's wrong with that?
I don't see no problem.
like-
I don't see no problem with that at all.
Like,
Ain't
I
no
feel
problem.
Like that's a move.
But
Ain't no problems.
But
It was
I-
just,
but
it's
no,
just.
no.
I
Wait a
just want to
minute,
look
wait a
at
minute,
ST when I
wait a
talk
minute.
when we talk about
there
this.
is something. No, hold on, because there is something to this. I have to give you the tip of the hat because you remember all those times when me and Shay's getting into this shit where he's like, I'm like, bro, he just sees Dame out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like if he saw him at some other game or
It was a WNBA game.
WNBA game and they dap each other up, and I'm like, yeah, because they probably cool off the court. You know what I'm saying? He's like, no, bro, I think it's something there. You know what I mean? I think it's something there. So I gotta give him his due when the due is there to be given. You know what I'm saying?
You dig?
So I'll give you your due. But of course he was recruiting him.
No, for sure. But I'm just saying it wasn't no regular just like because he did that to D-Wade. It was just like this. Let me shake your hand real quick. He was just giving D-Wade. He was just like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. I'm sorry. My fault, bro. When him and LeBron did it, it was like, and then he walked away. He was like, man, you crazy. Like, you know, I was like, y'all a little too friendly, bro. And Dame don't say it how he feel, how you want to win right now.
I don't
You know what I'm saying?
Because I seen LeBron and Steph being extra friendly.
Nah, I don't never see that. I don't never see him joining.
Videos of them straight geeking together.
Bro, I don't see Steph ever joining.
I see Dame finishing this last year. I don't know what he gonna do. I want him to leave though.
I know what they want to do. They want to have that everybody wants to be on. Because he
Free
don't know
agency?
where he want to go. He don't know where he want to go.
He need to go to the Sixers. I know I
I
said
don't
Jalen.
think that's the move that he want to make.
Yeah, I know, bro, but that's the move he need to
I
make.
think got a
You
better
put
chance
Dame
of
with a
going-
dominant big
you
man
got
like
a better
that, bro.
chance of him going to the Knicks to play with Randall.
I mean, of course I would. Of course, Dame to the Knicks. But
Why did you even say that?
That's a better chance than
I know.
you
Why did you say
Oh,
why-
the Knicks.
You see how this man is
The Knicks,
No.
oh, the Knicks,
I love that.
Hey, the Knicks, boo.
I can see it. I can see it as clear as day.
Automatic playoff boo.
And
Still get beat by the Heat, though.
He's still gonna get out of the playoffs.
No, if we had Dame, get out of here. What we talking?
How far y'all going? Please tell me this. How far they going? Wait that right now.
Yeah. Where they going? Where they going?
I'm saying second round, definitely, possibly Eastern Conference Finals.
You
possibly.
should already,
It's going Game 7, Round 2, down to the wire. Dame got the ball from the logo, nigga.
Do you see how he just then y'all wonder why I kept that?
Right.
Where he just took that like that fast.
As Stephen A. say, New York, stand up! Stand up!
well, the beautiful thing is this is what Knicks fans do. They continue to dream on these type of things that will never happen. So we don't have to
Yeah.
worry about that actually happening.
Never happening.
Unfortunately. I would love to see the Knicks be good, like good again. You know what I'm saying? It's probably be good for the NBA. Probably be good for the NBA.
Yeah, bro. Now let's slide over to this crazy story coming out of the Suns camp.
Ooh, shit.
You talking about fire? There ain't no smoke. That's straight up flame.
Flame, boy.
Yo got fire.
Flame.
Yo got flame. So how y'all feel about that, man? They got a lot of reports. They got a lot of reports coming out of the Suns organization about a toxic environment, misogyny, and racism. Monty Williams and Chris Paul and Devin Booker, they've taken the approach of they want to see, because the NBA is doing their own investigation. They said they want to wait till after the investigation. You know, I think it was Wojnarowski said that he wanted to see them condemn, kind of more of that type of action. Of course, we know that Monty and them, they're, of course, we know they're not going to stand for that, but obviously the owner had to say so in why they came or why Monty came over there. You know what I'm saying?
So I want to touch on something here that happened within this ESPN article. So Robert Sarver is a majority owner of the Suns, right?
Yeah.
This is what was said after a game. Why does Draymond Green get to run up and down the court saying the N-word? Sarver, who is white, allegedly said, repeating the N-word several times in a row. But like, he didn't say N-word. You know what I'm saying? He was like, why does he get to say nigga? You in the locker room, fam. Come on, dog. Are you kidding me? First of all, every nigga in the locker room, why ain't nobody swing on it? Not one?
I mean, it's the owner, bro. So that's
I get it.
That's kind of like your career.
I get it. I get it. But like, dang, But this what I'm saying.
What's my partner?
I get what you saying, but there's some street niggas in the NBA.
Like Jay Crowder,
like there's some street niggas in the NBA. Where was, because some street niggas don't care. They're just,
no doubt, but they don't think they about to swing on them though. I mean, check them. Definitely check them. 100%.
But didn't they check him?
But the players are I haven't heard a player said that they've heard this stuff. Like the way Devin Booker and them been talking about, like they have not been aware or haven't heard anything like that.
So the rest of the story
that's kind of how they're talking about it.
Oh yeah.
So
but they said they're gonna wait till the investigation is done.
So the rest of the story says that after he said the N-word several times, you can't say that. You can't say that. Watson, who is black and Hispanic, told Sarver. Why? Sarver replied. Draymond says nigga. He says, you can't fucking say that. Watson said again. So it looks like this man was like going crazy about just the opportunity to say it.
The cushion.
True that. Like the opportunity to say it.
Yeah.
Like he was just wanting his opportunity to be able to get that shit off. And I'm like, yo, like in the locker room though.
Right.
That's crazy to me. Wild. And then you got misogyny in the organization as well. Like, I don't know. That's just crazy to me. What y'all got?
Bro, I mean, depending on this investigation, bro, like he probably gonna have to sell the team if this junk's found out to be true.
What the investigation gonna say?
Because if the investigation come out true, like the owners, because you got to get the owners to sign off on it.
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure the owners want to see the end of the investigation too. You know what I mean? And hopefully you don't have no John Gruden type situation where they do an investigation and they see all these emails and all this stuff, and you find other people that's involved with some other stuff.
A whole bunch of teams.
Because my thing is, if homeboy from Arizona talking, how do Utah people talking? Because we hear how the fans is.
Yep. And this is like Donald Sterling all over again. You know what I mean?
But the only difference is we, as of right now, we don't know.
We got video of him actually.
For sure, but we don't know if we have video yet. We don't know if we have video or audio. We don't know if there's anybody that's come up with that. So that's why they need an investigation. You don't know if there's somebody that like a female that was like, you hear the stuff that's going on, you know, because they said it's not just because the owner talks that way, other people in the organization talk that way too. So it's from top down. But yeah, man. We'll see. We're gonna be we're gonna be on top of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's just
um,
nuts, man.
but yeah, I mean, quick note sliding over to the MLB.
Yes, sir.
Them Brave boys won the World Series. Shout out to them boys holding it down for the side.
Shout out to Braves fans out there.
Shout out to the Braves
Shout out to
fans.
the ATL, man.
I went to the shoe store today and saw
Brave
some.
fan?
No, I was viewing it for Atlanta. Like Atlanta needed to win it.
Yeah. They needed Atlanta needed a championship because they got not robbed, but it was just.
Oh, you mean when they fucked up in the Super Bowl?
Yeah. that one specifically.
Yeah, boy.
You know, they just needed an opportunity to celebrate a championship in Atlanta, man. Shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to them boys.
ATL, shout out.
ATL, stand up. You know what I'm saying? Huh? We called that shit. You know what I'm saying? We called that. We all made our prediction. We all said the Braves, right?
You said Astros?
Was it Ryan? Did Ryan say the Astros?
I thought they were just gonna win it in 7.
Mhm.
Like I thought it actually was going to go in 7 series.
Yeah, I thought so. After watching, like I told people, like I fell out of love with baseball.
I think we talked about like
But
the reasons both sides could win.
this postseason was pretty entertaining to watch. And yeah, them boys, their bats was live, bro.
Crank it.
They bats was live, bro. Like I don't know how else to say it, bro. Them boys was out there ready to hit, boy.
It was live, bro.
And the gloves was active too. So shout out once again, shout out to the boys, man.
And yeah, bro. To end the show, you know what I'm saying? I got a question for y'all real quick.
Yep.
Going into some music. You know, I kind of want to know what's the soundtrack of your childhood, man. Tell the homies. We got homies across the world listening.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? So
I actually just checked the stats on this earlier today, and there's at least one person out in Frankfurt, Germany, that downloads every single podcast.
wow,
That's amazing.
Like I saw that shit, and I'm like, yeah, this is still blows my damn mind, bro. You know what I mean?
yo, shouts out to our German homie, bro.
In fact, it might be Nick.
Might be
Shout out
Nick.
to Nick then.
Shout out to Nick then.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, Frankfurt, Germany?
Dog,
Like I've
what?
been there before, which is dope. But like that's crazy. True.
Yeah.
We definitely need that. Oh,
Nick will be crazy. on
Nick,
that.
when you finally listen to this, bro, when you make it over here, we can't have these legendary scream battles we used to have in the condo. we gotta tame it up a little bit because boy, we used to have people in the condo thinking that we was about to go for blows, and we ain't even at that level. We just that passionately arguing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like we would be on the same topic the whole time. The whole time is like 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
I've had those type of conversations.
Oh, with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. That's right. All right, but yeah, top 3 songs of your childhood.
What's the soundtrack of your childhood, man?
I got a list. I got a list here.
Top 3.
And I didn't do it top 3 necessarily. I did it. And I think we're all going to have a different way that we handle this, but I did from like younger, super young age, middle teen age. Oh, sorry, preteen age, and then in my teenage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for my super young times, this is Juicy by Big. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Who?
Juicy, Notorious B.I.G.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that song was like always on around me. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't go anywhere
Juicy.
without hearing that song. My preteen, which is when I was out skateboarding and doing stuff like that, was Last Resort by Papa Roach. That was a complete shift in a different music genre that when I was skating, I was like, yeah, this shit's dope. Eventually, I just started hearing the instrumentation of everything, and I think that's where where I always be making beatboxing and stuff like that. You hear, I be throwing any instrument in there. It's because I've been listening to like rock shit when I was younger, pop shit when I was younger, everything, especially around that preteen age. And then let's say like the high school years, it was Encore by Jay-Z. You feel me?
Mm.
And like that, man. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I mean? Nigga, that shit goes hard.
Yeah, bro.
No matter, I don't give it. That's one of those timeless songs that it don't matter when that shit drops. It could have dropped. It could have dropped today, and that shit would be hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's that. So yeah, that's my 3.
That's dope. What about you, Pete?
For me, when I was real young, I didn't like seek music to play. I just found whatever was on. But my mom used to play like a lot of Lauryn Hill, like the Miseducation.
Yes.
That was my shit. When that came on, I was cleaning too. I was like,
That whole album.
what?
That whole album fire,
was
bro.
Nasty. Miseducation.
Funny how money changes
As I got
situation.
older, I remember the first 2 albums I got was R. Kelly and Usher. So those was my first 2. Like
She
I had
likes
those
it
CDs.
my way.
My way.
Clock on the dot.
I'm in my drop top cruising the
That
streets.
was my one. That was
Yeah.
my shit when I was young. And then R. Kelly shit, whatever that album was, where I Believe I Could Fly and all that shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I was like rocking that. And then as I got older,
I forgot to scratch
it's hard in my teenage years, but if I had to go with one song from like teenage years, I can't do it. It'll just be I can go with because the thing is, I also listen to a lot of like freestyles, rap battles, and stuff like that. So like I like Cassidy and Eminem for a lot when I was in that. So I'll say maybe cleaning out my closet.
Yeah.
That was my shit.
I feel you. My junk was TLC, Chasing Waterfalls. I was chasing waterfalls. Bro.
a guy who thinks he's
I remember dancing with my sisters with that. Rough Riders anthem.
Yeah.
Stop, drop,
Everybody.
shut it down, open up shop. And then Bone Thugs, the song that got me on was Art of War album. Why do I get high? Why do, bro? Like,
You brought back my memory real quick, and I'm gonna change my song. My teenage years from Eminem to What These Bitches Want from a nigga. There was Brenda, Letitia, Linda. That was my
John LaShawn.
me, my sister, my cousin. We all used to be saying the names like.
Yeah. What about you, Marcus?
I went a little bit nerdy, a little bit for mine.
True that.
First, I gotta start with always playing Sonic 2, and the second level was Chemical Plant. So
Okay.
that just
Okay,
like,
I'm with you. Okay, you got me already hooked.
Just playing that, like I would specifically get time over just so I could hear that fucking song.
Yeah, that song was a banger. Sonic had one of them dope ass soundtracks, dog.
Yes.
Super dope soundtracks.
Right, gotta take a tattoo on my arm too. Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Number 2, it would have to be. I thought they was the coolest things ever. Was the Gorillas, Clint Eastwood.
I ain't happening. Feeling sad, I got sunshine.
And then the last one would have to be the opening theme song for one of my favorite animes, Yu Yu Hakusho. Just that whole thing.
The whole thing. Ride that bit out.
Just rock that bitch out. I'll be like in Saturday morning cartoons, like just hear that shit. Spirit guy.
Hey man, that's dope as fuck though, man. Like it's just dope to see like different soundtracks from everybody's lives and how like it kind of can paint a little bit of a picture of your own personality. You know what I mean? Which is dope. You know what I mean? So with that being said, y'all boys got any shout outs before we get up out of here today?
Hey man, just shout out to everybody for rocking with us. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Stay safe, be healthy.
Indeed. Peace.
Shout out to the people, the fam. You know how it always go. Family first for me. So shout out to the people. You know, countdown to my baby. 7:29.
Indeed.
Most excited thing I'm waiting for. You know, everything's been good up to this point. Go to the
Congrats.
dance on Monday,
Congrats.
so.
Oh, my bad. we
New
gotta
life,
get
baby.
Indeed. Marcus, what you got, bro?
Just for thanking me, having me on the
Yeah.
podcast, man. This was an amazing show. I love watching y'all. Y'all keep y'all doing y'all thing, man.
Appreciate
No
that.
doubt. Appreciate you for coming, bro.
That.
I'll come back once again too.
You
Yeah,
already know.
definitely, man.
You already
Definitely
know we
gotta
need
have you-
round 2.
Gotta have you pull up at any point. You know what
Season
I'm saying?
5.
Season 5. Crazy. Shout out to just everybody that continue to rock with us. Shout out to fam, everything like that. Shout out to my girl. Shout out to our trivia question presenter. You know what I'm saying?
Extraordinaire.
So, but yeah, man, and shout out to everybody. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Make sure y'all tap into I'm gonna say Silk Sonic album single that dropped. Go ahead and rock that Smoking Out the Window. You know what I'm saying?
Big Sean and Hit Boy released the EP.
Indeed, you want to tap into that. Now that my boy is
I
no
got
longer
I'm gonna
good
check
music.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely got to peep that. I'm still rocking this Florin 2 album. Still rocking this Drive 2 album from Kevin Ross. That shit's a banger right now. But yeah, shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all good?
Yes,
We
sir.
good?
That's it.
All right, man. Well, shit. Hold on. Let me get
Peace
y'all
out.
one more again with
We
the
out of here.
Man, this been Homie Studios. You dig? Let's get it. I'm out.